What is good, y'all? SGG Game Man. It's your boy Coach Cooper back with the Patriots rebuild, and today we're getting into a very seemingly tough stretch of games here. We have the Jets, Ravens, and then Jets again on tap for us today. So two divisional games here, with the Jets being 3-1, the next best team in the division, and then Baltimore 3-1, the best team in the AFC North. So we have some very tough games here. So of course we're going to dive straight into these and pay extra close attention to these and see if we can actually win against tough competition. We got 3 wins, but the quality of those 3 wins, who knows? Even one of them is a tie. But something I haven't done recently, or done a lot, even in past series, is like look at the rosters for the teams that we're playing before we jump into the games. And I think we should at least get familiar with our division rivals. So looking at the New York Jets, since we'll be seeing them 2 of the next 3 games, they have 2 90s on their roster, and Sauce Gardner at 98, Quentin Williams at 95. A lot of 80s, so a lot of strongness and celerity on this roster here, playing a little bit better than in real life. I got Aaron Rodgers, obviously still a QB, Breece Hall in the backfield at 88. They also have Braylon Allen still back there too as well. No fullback on the roster, but receivers go Garrett Wilson, Mike Williams. They actually have McCole Hardman Jr. as receiver 3, and then Malachi Corley, who looks like in his 2nd year here in the league as a future starter possibly. Tyler Conklin still at tight end. They actually have Isaiah Likely though, taking him from Baltimore, it looks like, as he moves his way over to the Jets for whatever reason, I don't know. Is that our, no, that's not our little left tackle. Looks like a pretty solid offensive line all the way around. Look at Barrett Tucker here with the Jets. Pretty solid offensive line all the way around. D-line looks actually very strong too as well. Linebacking core with Jabril Cox, CJ Mosley, Quincy Williams looks pretty strong there too as well. Other DBs go DJ Reed, Emmanuel Mosley, Eric Rowe at the safety spot with Chuck Clark. So I mean, it's a pretty solid team, pretty solid roster. I can definitely see how they are 3-1 for sure. They've got a lot of high quality starters, a lot of strong positions, and a lot of areas where they can cover their weaknesses here in this game. So we'll definitely be set to go up against them. Let's go ahead and look at Baltimore's roster too as well, before we jump into things, as we will end up seeing them right in between the Jets game. Obviously Lamar with his 99 overall is still there. Henry, they only got him at an 87, but he is still there, so we'll have to watch out for the run game. Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman still leading it up top with Traylon Burks behind them. Mark Andrews at the tight end spot. Offensive line, pretty solid. I mean, the guard spots are decently weak. D-line looks great with Michael Pierce heading up the middle. Linebacking core, okay, so it looks like this defense is still strong. I mean, that's one thing Baltimore is known for, is having an incredibly strong defense. Well, I wouldn't say incredibly strong, but always having at least a solid and strong defense year in and year out. And it looks like this year is going to be no different. So we're going to have to put up major points against Baltimore if we want to go ahead and win. We need to win 31-point outings. So we're going to go ahead and just jump straight into this Jets game, though. We're first quarter of the way through the season. Still haven't lost our first game yet, but we did come close with that tie here against the Jets. I don't know how much Aaron Rodgers is going to look to try to go down the field. Let's go ahead and defend the short passes instead. We do have everybody kind of turned down here to half pads. Not going to go into split reps until we start seeing some actual legit fatigue. So we'll just keep the starters getting most of the reps on offense. Looking at what their team had, I mean, I think we could still go off against their defense, like as far as passing. They are incredibly bad at the run, though. So I'll trust it. I'll trust the inside zone line. So let me go ahead and get these focus players. We did get our 6th one. If you guys didn't watch the last episode, we did get the 6th one. So we have 2 of our star receivers, our star corner, our quarterback, obviously got to get them better, a halfback of the future, and our starting left tackle to make sure that we are shored up in pass protection. So I'm going to go ahead and get these focus player drills knocked out, and we'll jump into the game. Starting off with the ball first here, getting to go up against a division rival, one of looks like the biggest rivals that we'll have this year in the division. And the New York Jets are already 3-1 on the season. Shoot, the only thing separating us and them from that is honestly bad coaching. It really should be 4-0, honestly. But I mean, I guess I'll take the tie here. Forces we throw out to the flats. 2 back-to-back passes to Hunter Henry. As this day is going to get started off early here. And let me know down below, man, what you guys are thinking of the series. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know, comment down below what you guys are thinking of the series. Moves that you think need to be made. How you guys are feeling about the team through the first quarter of the season. That's going to be a big catch and run here for the rookie Parks. Up the sideline. And that's why we went and got him. I've noticed doing the trainings too. That would be my only chance to really kind of play with some of these players. But he's got really good, I would say, like either release or just short route running in general, because he's able to get off press very, very well. I think we see it here in a lot of these games that we come in to watch, that he's always open underneath and then able to have the speed to run for a lot of yards after catch afterwards too. We got to work on his route running even a little bit more off the deep stuff, so that way he can just be more than just a one-trick pony. That's a sack there off the left side. Hassan Reddick getting in the backfield, not going to have all day to throw. That offensive line kind of gave that one up. Motion there on the right side of the bottom of the screen there. Pockets looking okay. And there's, oh my gosh, there's got to be somebody open. Let's hope he's playing like he is in real life. Aaron Rodgers, nice and washed up for us. Made a couple of defensive changes here to hopefully give us a little bit better, not only pass coverage. But also hopefully we can stay just as strong in the run game. We move Jabril Peppers up into that sub linebacker role. Got the backup right behind him there, Tony Adams at free safety when he does have to move up there. So you'll see that star there patrolling the middle of the defense. Oh my goodness, that was right where he should have been. Now I do think that we do still have Tabahi there out on the field though when we do go to those nickel packages. His throw's going to come right off the blitz, and there we go, knocking that ball loose. We're actually almost able to get some pressure that time around. Christian Gonzalez, any one-on-one coverage there. You see Garrett Wilson up at the top of the screen, matched up with Jonathan Jones. Can we get another interception on the days? They're going to run this ball to the left side, and we're going to be able to close that up in the backfield. That's the main thing I'm going to be watching is, can our run defense still be stout here with Jabril up in the box? Rodgers trying to escape the pocket here. He's going to throw that one before he's sacked, and he throws it away. So first drives for both teams, not much offense working. Drive number 2 here of the game. We're going to go with a run here on first down. Great blocks to the right side. As Jaylen Warren looking to get active. We are actually in the top 10 in the league in rushing yards per game. I think currently sitting at number 8 here too. Surprisingly enough, even though I don't really have too many run plays in the playbook, but I have the good ones. The ones that are actually going to get you plenty of yards. Like that I probably should go ahead and take out. Third and short here. Throw will go out quickly over the top of the head of the defender. That's Hunter Henry with his 3rd catch on 3 targets already. We have 4 completions, 3 of them to Hunter Henry. So it could be a big tight end day here against the Jets. They might be able to give up that tight end fantasy points. And halfback fantasy points as Warren going to the outside again, finally getting taken down. Is that Reddick again with the tackle? There's only one play I know of that I put on this scheme, this triple option. We got the, oh, never mind. It's the play action version of it. Throw goes out. Oh, why is it that deep? You could have just hit the flat. Maybe on some weird stuff sometimes, y'all. 3rd and 6 here. Can we at least get back into field goal range here? Another first down could do it for us. Throw goes out to the flats, and never mind. All we want to do is throw short. It'd be nice if we could throw the ball down the field some. Then you get some, I don't know. I do have a lot of downfield passes, or at least like middle, what'd you call it? Middle throws. Those ones from like 5 to 10, 5 to 15 yards. Like not deep, but not also to the flats either. Maybe nobody's just getting open. We're going to get receivers with better route running. I guess so we're going to drop this one back. Handoff goes up the middle off the draw play. Brees trying to get loose. Coming to the close of the first quarter. This might be one of the last plays for Rodgers. Still in the gun here. Trips at the top of the screen. Looks like it's going to be actually a screen pass. And we're there to knock that one down. Way to go ahead and make the play while being blocked. Because that's going to go ahead and end, well, they'll have to punt it back to us. But it looks like we'll get a couple plays here to end the first. As we go into the second quarter here, we'll kind of come up to the booth to get us closer and closer to halftime. At least see if we can start to move the ball a little bit. It's been pretty quiet on offense for both teams. So we got another quick 3 and out here for our Patriots offense. And Aaron Rodgers has been looking kind of a little shell-shocked back there. I love that the defense has actually been able to put in some work for us, even with Jabril moving up. I was worried about how the run game would hold up with that. We've been holding Brees pretty well, but that's something that that's what I was hoping to fix was the pass defense. So after the big pass play there by Mike Williams, we go ahead and come right back in. They're going right back to the run here now as they get closer to the red zone. We're at least locking that up. Brees only 8 for 33 here so far on the day. Except they will go I form, so we're going to go back to our base 4-3 here. Look. Play action here. Chase Young gets around the edge, but he's not going to be able to get there in time. I want to see some pass rush again, bro. I remember the first game we had 2 sacks off, like right off rip from Chase Young, and I thought we were about to have hella pass rush this season, and he must have heard me guys right on target. Comes untouched off the left side. Now they're still in field goal range, so they will at least be able to go ahead and take their 3. But I do love the fact that we were able to just hold them to 3 off of a sack there. Now the question is, can we finally start to get our offense moving? 27 yards to DeAndre Hopkins. That's what I like to see. We're on our side of the field already. Let me get one more first down. We'll go ahead and jump right into things here. We are close now too as well. Pushing up on our red zone. It's our turn to answer. Now we're in field goal range, thankfully. But let's go try to score this thing. 2-by-2 look here. Looks like Polk might be at the top of the screen with our tight end here. We're going to a little draw play. I hate Jalen Warren. I'm taking that draw play out of the playbook. I got to remember to do that because there's no way a draw should be on my 1st and 10 scheme because I don't even like running draws when I'm running plays by myself, as DeAndre Hopkins with a good catch there on the outside gets us at least everything back that we had, getting us closer to field goal range here on 3rd and 11, about a minute and a half left to go here. Drop back. Looks like we're running slants for... I hate this team. Why are we running slants on 3rd and long? I need to go back and change the playbook. 3rd and long slants is not it. I don't know who. Yeah, I definitely got to make sure I go back and update this playbook as soon as possible. That's another good thing about coming in and watching these games. I can see what I want to change on our playbooks here because slants, double slants, don't get me wrong, it's a great play. But more so for like users. Like, because if I would have been in control of that, I could have rolled out to the right, gave my guy time to get open, found him, boom, first down. Easy. But CPU can't do that. CPU can't make plays like that, can't make user plays like that. So I got to take that out of our playbook there for 3rd and long. It looks like the the Jets will call their 2nd time out here of the game. They got 41 seconds left to try to get in the field goal range to make this a 6-0 lead here. So we're going to drop back, throw, go out to the left side, and we have a wide open receiver. And how did Christian Gonzalez get beat? McCole Hardman Jr. all the way up the sideline. I just don't know what happened here. Obviously, I don't think we're going to really get a good angle. That throw was so dang lazy by Rodgers. He did not even look like he was trying for that. And then that's a terrible angle. That's Tony Adams back there. I guess that's what I get from having him back at free safety. I guess it's one of the things we're going to have to deal with. Coming out of half, obviously down now 10-0 after the big touchdown, as the offense has been killing me all day, bro. We have not been able to do anything on the offensive side. Finally getting an interception there by Christian Gonzalez, maybe a turnover by the defense can push together some O. 16-yard pass going up. We're in the red zone finally. 3rd and 1. I mean, we're at least closest, probably the closest we've been to scoring. Can we finally put some points on the board? Sometimes all it takes is a turnover to get things turned around. Motion here going to the left side. Oh, back to the right is Parks here. So we're going to go ahead and hand this off into a blitz. And I mean, what else can you expect? Here was that junkie formation again where my receiver is in the backfield thinking he Debo Samuel. Maybe Hopkins got something for me here. Throw goes out to him out there in the flats and no room to go anywhere. I wonder when did I put that formation in any kind of scheme? That's 2nd and long. So I'll have to go check that game plan out again. Now here we have 3rd and long off of a blitz, and thankfully Hunter Henry was able to go ahead and hold on to that one, but looks like the only thing we're going to walk out of here today with is 3. So at least we finally get some offense there and a defensive stop too. I mean, the defense played good today. I mean, we've only given them 10 points. So defense is not to blame for this at all. It's just the offense is looking kind of suspect here. We get a penalty on the offense there again, but another deep pass, another penalty. Oh no, that's actually a sack this time. And the incomplete pass leads us to punt that ball back. 57-yard touchdown run by Breece Hall. All right, maybe the change was unnecessary. I mean, we were on a 3-game winning streak, technically with the time. I won't include that, but maybe I need to go back to just how the defense was, because as I said, it's the offense here today. This Jets team is really just holding the offense down. And if we can't get a stop here, this game is basically going to be all but over. 1st and 10, we go backwards, 37. 1st and 10 again, and yeah, at the 2-minute warning, this game is all but finished. So first real tough test here today, and we see Drake May did not answer the call at all. Team stats here today, I mean, pretty bad offense all day. I don't think we didn't even reach 200 yards of total offense. 3rd down conversions, we were 4 for 11. We kept getting put in 3rd and longs that we could not convert. I mean, 135 yards here is not going to get it done, especially with no touchdowns, no interceptions. Jalen Warren today, the rush game was terrible. And I honestly don't know if it was more so just play calling and just not the right plays, but I mean, Trey started to give up 4 sacks today. I mean, we had 1 by Andrews, 2 as well, 2 by Winby. So, I mean, he had pressure in his face all day long. Now, defensively, we weren't getting any pressure on his. We saw the only sack there in the game. Christian Gonzalez got the only reception, but yeah, he had pressure all day long. Jerry Haywood led us in tackles. It was going to be a long day from the start. So somehow after a big game like that, we actually have looks like a D-line breakout chance here too against this next game. But it happened to be like Chase Young. That's the only thing I can think of. He's the only one that did anything last game. Ravens actually dropped their last game too as well, so they're 3-2. But who needs to be talked to? Press conference style too as well. Hey, coach. Chase Young is coming off a strong. He had 1 sack. You are going to do this after the game. He had 2.5. How would you describe him as a player? I mean, he's elite. Medium goal, easy goal, very hard goal, hard goal, easy goal. He's a game wrecker. Why not go for the easy goal to try to get some boosts here? Every offense has to be aware of where he's lined up on every play, which I think very much describes Chase Young for real. If you're not going to, or if you're not, he's going to make a play and make it very hard. Get 5+ tackles, 2 tackles for loss for a dev upgrade. That's easy. Also got our first ever mock draft here. So we have some edge rushers here. 4 edge rushers in the top 5 picks with a tight end in between. 3 of the 4 edge rushers here are actually top 5 picks projected. So we got a right tackle, edge rusher, left tackle, edge rusher. A lot of edge rush here at the top of the draft actually. Sheesh. Free safety finally. I'm just not seeing any honestly offensive weapons. I mean, here goes another tight end. Here goes our first receiver at 22 to the Saints. They got us going right in Kevin Elston. I don't know what kind of name I was trying to say. B power move gives us another edge rusher. I mean, it wouldn't be terrible. He's a run stopper as well. A play rec, but he's only at 20%, so we don't have much info on dude. No quarterbacks I see here. There goes a halfback draw gallery to the Chiefs. Yeah, no quarterbacks though at all in this first round. Quarterbacks must be really weak in this year's draft. That is insane. Has that ever happened in NFL draft history? No quarterback first round? Can somebody look that up for me, please? Look at these QBs. There's a top 5 option too, which is crazy, but he did not go in that mock draft. You have round 1 here, round 2 to 3 at a day 3 option. That's it. Everybody else is UDFA. So not much options here at all. It looks like the one option that we do have could be a top 5 pick. He wasn't in that mock anywhere. So top 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So how do you have a top 5 projection slipping all the way back to the second round? That is amazing. That is crazy. This is where you hear that you had a bridge quarterback in and you need to go get a quarterback, but your bridge quarterback was good. This will be a good year to get you a quarterback. A couple last minute upgrades before we jump into the game here after this week's training. Jabril Peppers getting an upgrade here. We'll leave him at that spot. Like I said, I don't really feel like that was a defensive loss. I'm going to give him 17 points. So I can't really put that on the defense, but we will go ahead and put this on run supports. since he'll be up there, so that way we can make sure we are getting those stops in the run. +3 block shot I'll take, +1 zone, +2 pursuit. As well as we have an upgrade here for one of our top receivers here, Jalen Polk. Which obviously we're seeing that the route running needs to get a little bit better. His short could stand to get better. And I'm not sure if we're going to get that here with playmaking. Let me try it though. Because I have noticed when I go playmaking, I get a bunch of boosts like this. +2 deep, 1 medium, 2 release, 2 short. Yeah, I think the playmaker upgrade might be the move for the receivers. I think you're going to get like big boosts almost every single time. All his route runnings are in 80, so hopefully there should be no excuse on why guys aren't getting open late. And then a back upgrade here for the backup tight end here. We'll just go with possession. Since that is the scheme fit here. Normally touches vertical threat a little bit, but this time around not so much. Oh, it did. It's just the negative morale. Even though we have a winning record, we have 3 wins in a row. Still, somehow the morale is negative. But I did want to check this really quick before we jump in the game. Remember, we were close to finding out another one of our rookies' hidden development traits. Sutton, still on his right now hit dev. About another 100 snaps or so. It's probably about 2 more games. Just about there before we go to notice his. But defensively, do I see gold? Haywood is a superstar development corner at 21 years old, 82 overall rookie right now. Obviously the -2 for the morale because it's at 42 and somehow drops him down to 2, which sucks. But hopefully we can turn around these motivations around that he wants to stay. But okay, so we have 2 upgrades here. We have recuperation. Players with the ability will recover from the effects of fatigue at increased rate and unfakeable, rarely faked out by ball carry moves. What I think is important for the slot, I don't think this is though. What are his other options? Strip specialist, stripping the football, return man. We don't really have return kicks on the ball. Players with the ability are much less likely to be fooled by receiver runoffs. Persistent players with the ability are hard to knock out of the zone. I'm gonna put him on the ball. I feel like that'll work better for his slot abilities. For him being in the slot, I feel like that'll work a little bit better for what he's gonna be able to do. Like, who cares about recuperation and fatigue on a game where the fatigue don't really be kind of like fatiguing like it should be fatiguing. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this Baltimore game. Probably go through this one a little bit faster since they did lose their last game. They're a little bit down to 3-2, and definitely focusing on that rematch in the next episode against the Jets. With the changes that I made down to the playbook, there was a lot of stuff in there that I had to go and fix. It took me a good minute to go switch this up. So hopefully we'll see a little bit more improved offense now. Getting this ball deeper down the field, seeing some better plays here. As you see Hunter Henry already starting off like last game though. Going right to our tight end. I can't even be mad at it. If you're going to be the one that catches most of the balls and is the sure-handed one for us, I'll take that. 2nd and short here. We're going to go with the handoff here up the middle. I thought I took off all under center runs. Especially if you're not going to have the ball carrier vision to just move that to the right side. Oh, Lord. I swear I changed the playbook. I know I didn't have no some I formation in the play action goes right to our receiver, though, or our fullback making the first play here. First time we've seen Bruce Rivers actually do something here. I think he scored a touchdown already before. He's put up some stats, but first time actually seeing him do anything is great. Good job to the rookie there. We're going to go with a read option here. Drake made to the outside. Good run there. Good decision to pull. Going gun here. Trips up bunch to the bottom. We're going to motion across Polk. Going out wide there. Play fake here. Roll out to the left. Right into a sack. Good job. And Joe Milton over there standing there looking like he really wanted to take this job. I'm just saying, throw deep down the field into double coverage. We don't do this too often, y'all, but I got to see it. Okay, so we had 2 goals, and then it looks like a little spot play on the trip side. Okay, yeah, I don't see any decision. I don't see any reason to make that throw. Unless you're going to lob that towards the sideline where it's either going to be him or nobody. Yeah, there's no reason to make that throw. You could have easily went just down to the tight end here. I mean, I know we need the first, so let's look to the left side. Yeah, everybody's kind of, I mean, no, if you wait on this drag, you could probably hit Polk right there and get the first, but he instead went to double coverage with the rookie. Go and get our booth journey started up a little bit earlier. I just want to see the offense, how it looked there with some of the changes that we made to see if it looked any different. And I see Drake May is still making the same dumb decisions. And actually, the defense is actually giving up a lot here on the ground. Finally getting the stop there and forcing them to have to just kick 3. All right, getting into the second quarter here. Once again, Baltimore's offense is driving and they go down the field and score another touchdown. So very quickly, it is 10-0. Thankfully, we get a big catch there by Josh Parks. But very quickly, we're already looking like this one might be more of a defensive problem. And crazy enough, it's in the pass game too, which is the reason we put Jabril Peppers down there. So I might actually make that move back, switch it back. I thought it would help out our team a little bit more, but since making that move, we are seeming like we could just very easily be 0-2. And the offense has not looked nearly as strong either. I don't know what's going on over here on this side. Pockets looking decent there. I mean, it is collapsing decently quick. So, you know, he's not having all day to throw. But, I mean, realistically, you can't expect him to block for more than like and I know the drills that we give you like 5 seconds to cover or do something like, you ain't going to have 5 seconds in one place. You might have 3, 2. Now, if they're getting there in 1, then that's different there. Josh Parks with the catch. They're going up the sideline. Foot race goes all the way up to the 25-yard line before getting tackled down. There you go. That's the beauty of hitting them underneath drags. Now, we're just on the outside of the red zone here. Pocket looking clean, wide open to your halfback, as I don't know what kind of catch that was. That boy had no kind of urgency. Blitz coming in here for Baltimore, but we're going to get that one out. And Parks breaks a tackle. Foot race to the end zone, and he will get dragged down inside of goal territory. But finally, Parks might be kind of showing out here a little bit today. He had an opening there, and I finally looked at this play, too. It is meant for the receiver to be in the backfield, so I went in and kept it because there were some good plays in it. Like, I was about to say like this one, but back corner of the end zone interception. We drove all the way down that far just to throw a pick to the free safety in the back corner. Let's see if we can do a little bit better this time, throwing out to Hunter Henry. Look, when you look short, we can make big plays happen. You just got to look for him. Actually, that's not even Henry. That is actually Noah Gray, backup tight end in the ball game. And actually, there was an injury too in this game too. Josh Parks apparently bruised his sternum, so he will be out of the game. Javon Baker will be taking over that role kind of in the slot here. We'll have to see if he makes any plays. Great job knocking that ball loose, as Hopkins was not able to hold on to the ball. So about 1:55 left to go here. Play fake, and goodness, offensive line, y'all just want to get cut? That play told me they don't want to make no money. That was all 3 guys up the middle. Just allowed that to happen. And now it looks like we're just going to the run because we just don't want them to score. Oh, my gosh. So Baltimore was able to go and get another touchdown here coming into the second half. So they're up 17-0, and it does not look like they're slowing down at all as they go down the field yet again. This time just to pick up 3. It is 20-0. If we don't score here, it might be ball game. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, bro. If we don't score here, it might be it. Now, Justin Tucker actually in this game is actually making his kicks. But, I mean, when the offense line isn't blocking, Drake May doesn't have time. But then even when he does have time, he's making bad reads. Throw goes out, finds his tight end. He's holding on to it. That's Noah Gray again. Don't tell me. We also get an injury then, too, to Hunter Henry. I haven't seen him on the field, actually, in quite some time. I don't know if that's him right now. It looks like Noah again. So Hunter Henry might be hurt too as well. Handoff this time to the right side. Going up the field, thankfully. Stops cutting and juking. 2nd and 4 here. Pistol formation here. We'll drop back. Pocket gets absolutely obliterated. We're gonna try to like guess whose fault it is every time a play goes bad. That one was the offensive line for sure. They're not giving the time with this. Not even a blitz there. My left guard gave that up, but he threw in the triple coverage. So we're gonna put that one on Drake May. Let's see what the defense is up to here today, too. They're not off the hook either. 20 points here in the third quarter. They've been making this Ravens team look good in these sims. So let's see what's going on here. Throw goes out. And did you forget that you can intercept the ball, rookie? It doesn't have to be thrown at the dude that you covering. You can pick that bit off. 2nd and 2 here. Lamar, quick throw out to his tight end, Mark Andrews. Is he always wearing 82? That looks like a different number. You look like he should be wearing 82 as we come up and close in on that one. At least we're making a play there. Good job, Jerry. Actually, that's not even him. That's somebody else. I think that's their backup tight end. So maybe Mark Andrews got hurt before the game, too, as well. Chase Young does have a goal to get to today. So, I mean, I don't know how many tackles he's got today already. They're going to motion this one across. So they're eating up as much time as possible here. There we go. I'll take the penalties. Back them up as much as possible. Zay Flowers going to get motion to the top of your screen. So he's being followed by Christian Gonzalez here. Play action, and there goes Chase Young on the outside. Dang. It took forever to get that man on the ground, but Chase Young was there first to go ahead and initiate first contact. Then Christian Barrymore coming in on the other side to go ahead and close that one up. That backed them out of field goal range here. 3rd and 19. Can we get some more pressure here? Lamar all day to throw. They got a double team on Chase Young, and Lamar's about to take off. Is that going to be enough for the first down? It will, and some more as he breaks his way forward to the red zone. And that's what you got Lamar Jackson at quarterback for, to make plays like that. 1st and 10 here for the Ravens. So they're taking their sweet time here, trying to eat up as much time as possible with another motion player. They will get this one off, though. Play action fake here, going out to a tight end screen. And we're there to read it just right away. A lot of motions here. Derrick Henry in the backfield, breaking off of our rookie there. I don't know what he thought he was doing. I don't even know if I would have advised you to go try that tackle game. 3rd and 7 here. So they're going with a little orbital motion around the QB this time. Lamar. This time we're sandwiching him in the middle. And this time Chase Young's going to get home. Getting another sack in this time. And this one leads to a 4th down. So they're going to have to take their 3 here. And we'll have to see if our offense can actually finally get some stuff going. Because this 3 will put it up 23-0. Can we at least get one score in to make this not look so bad? Please, let's get some points here. I don't think it's the play calling either. Now, don't get me wrong, the offensive line is not holding up. So we got to work on getting some better pass protection, especially up the middle. Throw down the sideline, and that's a great catch there. Jalen Polk going on the corner route, and that's when you throw that bit, when it's not double covered. Easy way to flip the field in just one play. We're on their territory now. They're only sending 3 here. As that throw almost got yicked. Jalen Polk once again snatching that one out of the air. A little slow to get up, but it looks like he will stay on that field there at the top of your screen. It's like a little formation audible here, right? Widens out, running back flip sides. We'll drop back here, 4-man pressure. Throws it into a wide open hole, but I saw the flag go down.
Let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
We need to go through like a pass pro seminar with our whole offensive line, getting guys that can actually pass protect a little bit better. 2nd and 10 here after the holding penalty. Brought that play back. Throw goes out to Javon Baker. Haven't seen too much of him this season, but with that injury to the rook parts, which we'll check on later, see how long that term that will be. Getting a lot of those slot snaps now. Oh my goodness, that throw was way off the mark, but he was wide open. Had a man open, threw it off the mark. We're of course gonna have to go for it. We're in 4-down territory. So we'll see what play they draw up here for 4th and medium. And that boy Javon looking kind of tired there. The throw. Why? I don't understand. Roquan was sitting there the whole time. I can see that. Roquan sat there the entire time on the route. Literally, he's there before the other dude was there. There. Okay, I see the hop back, but he's literally sitting right there. I see his feet. You might like, oh yeah, I got him right there. No. Why not throw the drag right there? Look, he's even going to the left. So why not throw the drag to the right? Why are we looking over the middle where he's still technically he's still standing in the middle, body position going to the left. So let's go to the right. To nothing, we got shut out. Only 8 first downs all day. Only even attempted to run the ball 5 times. 13 rushing yards. I mean, he had pressure in his face all day. I can't give that much to him, but every interception was terrible. Terrible decision making. Terrible. I don't know what you were thinking. Every interception was definitely on something that could have been avoided. The first one, we could have had a touchdown if he just threw to the tight end. That last one, if you just throw it to Parker going across, or not Parker, yeah, Parker going across the field, would have had him easy. And obviously I didn't see the second one, but Easily avoidable interceptions and turnovers. The defense could have played way better. I don't know where 30 points came from, but I guess when you have 3 interceptions and the offense ain't scoring, it just keeps firing up their offense too as well. I know you always expect impact games from Chase Young, and he delivered again. I'm so glad he's part of the team and we don't ever have to face him. So did he get, hey, a win is a win. Chase Young is now X Factor development. I will take that. +3 block shedding +3 block shed, power move, and finesse move for all of our defensive line next game. That'll be huge. We'll probably start out the next video with that. I mean, back-to-back losses here. Let's take that and let's take that with a grain of salt and just move on to the next week, bro. Let's go ahead and look at our next slate of games here because it'll at least show the next 3 here for us as we go to the advance forward. So yeah, we have the Jets, Falcons, and Buccaneers set to come up. As far as the Falcons and Bucks, Falcons are, I don't know if I'm just blind or there's nowhere to be found on this. Bucks are 4-2, so they're going to be good. If we go to the standings, we look at where the Falcons are too as well. So Falcons are 2-4, Bucks are 4-2, and then of course we have the Jets again, who are leading the division right now at the moment for us at 5-1. So we're 3-2-1, still second place in the division, sixth best team this early. So I think we'll get into that next game at least. I mean, we'll probably get into that game and go straight to the fourth quarter and watch it if it's interesting. If not, then we'll kind of watch from the booth the entire time pretty much. The Falcons game, we'll probably go ahead and watch or simulate straight through since they're a bad team, and then maybe watch the Bucks week 9 as we go ahead and come up on the trade deadline and see if there's anything that we need to kind of make this team better. As honestly, I couldn't really see or tell you anything outside of the fact that we have to get our pass rush better. I mean, Drake May is by no means, a superstar. The only thing that I see go wrong here is, 70 all the way to the 70s here. I mean, we could probably just look at everybody from here. I mean, so is he starting right guard? No, it's actually Kendrick Green. He's got 65, 70, 77. If we look at our center and David Andrews, he's not good at it. I mean, we don't really have too many guys that are actually good at pass blocking. I mean, 73 here, and we have 81 by Winu, thankfully. 79 by Sutton, thankfully. But then, Okafor at 74, he's good at pass pro, but is he good enough at run? His run block actually isn't that bad. What is he overall? 69. It's not even a better overall enough for me to want to put him on some of these, but we might even have to try that. Letting one of our backup tackle play one of these guard spots so we can get a little bit better pass pro, because we're just not getting the time to throw out the ball. And then maybe it's causing him to make the bad throws because he's having to speed up his clock. So we'll have to see, but we'll all focus on all that in the next episode as we're going to get closer and closer to the trade deadline. So down below in the comment section, let me know if you guys see any trades that you think we should make to make the team better. Let's go and look at the roster real quick while I'm going to outroing. But yeah, let me know if there's any trades that you think that we can make to make this team better, to at least give ourselves at least a playoff fighting chance that might still have us with a little bit of a run, because I don't know if we should necessarily be huge buyers. If anything, we should, but we definitely don't think that we should be sellers. We're still rebuilding. Defense is definitely a strong point on this team. You see a lot better overalls, a lot more green, a lot more grays and reds and golds here on this side, as opposed to this side. This side just looks so bland, and I'm seeing a lot of yellow, especially on the old line. So huge emphasis on maybe upgrading this off season, whether that's through free agency or not. We'll probably want to upgrade this a lot. We already are focusing on this interior line through the draft, so seeing maybe any draftables come up to take over some of these spots. But that'll be where we end it. I'll catch you guys in the next video, man. If you guys are enjoying it, like, comment, and subscribe on your way out the video. It's been your boy, Coach Cooper. I'm going to go ahead and catch all you guys later.